beautiful vocal variety, in brackets, scream, soft head voice, full voice, etc., recording and mix wise, and how you balance those in a mix when there's so much extreme going on.
Well, let's look. So basically, so you see here that I've got a lot of vocals 1, vocals 2, certain words, like, and it's been a while, it's been a year since I've looked at this session, so I'm going to have to sort of listen through. This one says always. So that, for example, is a very filtered and very affected vocal. So what I might do in that situation is, if the lead vocal, which I'm certain somewhere in here, there is a lead vocal saying always, that part's in effect. But I'll have all these vocal tracks. You see them all. And there's just stacks and stacks of vocals. Let's look at something that's deep here. Let's see what we got here. And what I will typically do is, to make it easier on myself, you'll see at the end here, I've got these 3 stereo tracks that represent another massive session. So if I was to solo just Bolero tune. I will return always. Now you'll hear in that a very nasal quality. Now that was intentional as well. So as opposed to singing it like, I was like, like consciously while I was singing, I made my tone frequency-wise different. And the reason I did that was not foresight. I wish it was. Then I could claim it as being clever. But what it actually was is, as I was listening through to this track, so let me mute these. The ending is supposed to be the climax. So when I'm listening, and a lot of times when I'm mixing and recording, my volume is really low. I felt like there was something missing at a certain frequency range. So by adding these, here's without, here's with.
No, I'm here.
So here's without, here's with. It's incredibly subtle. But this incredibly subtle effect took hours. Here's without. Here's with.
Yeah, it is very subtle. It's very subtle.
Then I also added to that a screaming vocal. And the death, there it says death, spelt phonetically. I always do that. Is this. Always. So together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute all the vocals, and we'll start one at a time, just to sort of give you an idea of what is going on throughout this entire section. Is that all right?
That's fine with me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this.
Okay, so no vocals. And that in and of itself is a huge amount of production. The most important part of that is the synth for me, but that's sort of neither here nor there. Let's see what we do with this one. What's this guy here? Okay, that's me replicating the sopranos. And then what are these two here? Double and double 2. Let's see what this does. So together, double vocal effect. Okay, so this one here looks like it's just punctuations. I will return always. Okay, so that's a always. I did that sort of thing with the voice. This one at the end here, let's see what this adds to it. Okay, that adds a chaos. And if I was to do that again, I would get rid of some 250 in that. But for right now, let's leave it. This here. I am. Right. I'm going to loop this, make this a little easier. And this guy.